see anything here. Come on, Bob. Come on. Just so hard. Come on. Stay out of their yard. Biggie, what up, bro? Is it really windy? It's windy as hell. I don't know if you can hear me, but just figured I'd go a day early, start this little daily vlog and live again. Hope you're all well. Bester, what up, dude? Sunday, right? If only it's a couple more weeks, we're gonna be talking some football plays for DFS. Got a bunch of fantasy football leagues, season-long leagues. We got to get filled up here. I actually got a draft today with Dent in them. So, yeah, man, good to see you guys. Hope everybody's been well. Again, we're going to try to make this a common theme again. Like Tuesdays when I do the auctions, probably won't, even though we usually get a walk-in before then, but I'm not going to do like 2 double up lives. It seems silly, but majority of the time we'll try to. Had a draft last night, killed it. Who'd you get? What position were you in the pick, and who did you get? Anybody else do any fantasy drafts yet? Like I said, I got one tonight. We have one on Monday night. I'll actually be live. I'll be streaming that one. So I might do the walk vlog. I'll do a walk vlog tomorrow night, and then we'll be doing a live. I'll be streaming. It's a 10-team sleeper league. Should be fun. It's actually going to be a keeper league. We're starting this year. Got one coming on the 6th. Nice Paul. Zoey's doing good. Zoey's right here, walking with me. Come on, baby. See if we can get her in there. There she is. There she is. But yeah, man, I was in bed yesterday from like, remember what time I was in bed? Friday night, but did not feel good. And then probably about 7 a.m. got really sick, and I was in bed until pretty much this morning. I got up. Come on, baby, we got to keep going this way. She's trying to find a place, but I hope everybody's been well. Did get out to the casino for a little bit Monday night earlier. Had a decent run. Such a good girl. I miss oh yeah. Balls in the building. Balls is down to his final day to a year. The countdown from a year sober. Tomorrow's stream will be celebrating 1 year of sobriety for Mr. Matt Balsley, my brother. It's a huge accomplishment. It's an inspiration. You know, people that aren't addicted to things, and people that aren't, well, everybody's addicted to something, but regardless of what that is, you try to get clear of it or clean of it. It is not easy to do. It's not easy to do for a couple weeks. It's not easy to do for a couple months. But to do it for a year is absolutely incredible. Hopefully next year we celebrate 2 years. Exactly, man. What up, Hair Time? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna put you down for 1 second because she's doing her duty, and I gotta clean it up real quick. So give me 1 second, guys. Look up at the sky. Hang on, baby. All right, sorry about that. Like, hard to put these sunglasses on. I have a hard time reading the chat. So, airtime. It's been a while, man. How the hell you been, Greg? How you doing, buddy? Grass, yeah. Well, you guys don't want to see you guys don't want to see me cleaning up the number twos. So yeah, it's humid here. There is a breeze. It was kind of funny because some of the guys that I watch, like before getting baseball stuff set, I don't even know what state they're actually in, but I'm big on Minnesota today in DFS, and some guys are saying how it's a lot cooler here. It's not cooler here. It's humid, it's hot, the wind's blowing out. Been good. I see all my old friends here. Yeah, right. Well, we're gonna try to get this thing into these vlog things going heavy and strong and pretty much daily again. You know, I've been reevaluating a lot of things, always trying to improve myself, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, but when I was doing these things almost daily, mentally, I was in my best spot in probably the last 3-4 years. And I think a lot of that had to contribute to just simply being able to get on here and BS with you guys and talk about what's going on, what happened, interacting with you guys. It helps, believe it or not. It helps a lot. You don't miss the humidity? Yeah, it's thought it was actually gonna be a little cooler out here. I hadn't been out. I took her out at like 7 this morning to go to the bathroom, but humid. So if I missed it, Fester or anyone else that's drafted, who did you guys get in your draft so far? What picks did you have? Not much on Minshew, not on my radar. Well, I mean, Lawrence is already the starter, right? Do you think he's gonna get dumped off? You think they're gonna dump him off? Come on, babe. You think that's what's gonna happen? He's gonna start and then they're gonna bench him? It's a possibility. I think we all know you got a draft tonight, balls. What league are you in? Or who is it with? Oh, when did I miss that? Really? So what? What happened to Hurts? Did Hurts get hurt? When did this happen? Like Friday, Saturday? Come on, Zoey. See, I was in bed all day yesterday and all night. I didn't really look on anything. I wasn't on Twitter at all. What did they get from Minshew? Why did they get rid of him? Eagles third string behind Flacco. They said because of COVID, he could start in a pinch. Well, yeah, that's the thing too, man. And you got J.K. Dobbins. I've drafted Dobbins in a couple best ball leagues that I'm already in. That's not good. It shows you how quickly these guys can go down. Regular season hasn't even started yet. These starting backs are not even playing much, or starters just in general, right? And they go out and get hurt. It can happen that quick. Yeah, Dobbins is out, I know. I heard that. I saw that. That's crazy. It's mind-blowing. Additional 6th-round pick. Wow. Well, it's good to have like a good couple decent backup quarterbacks, that's for sure. Good to have that depth. What did airtime say? I missed it. How is the quality? How's it look? This is that other phone I had gotten for like streaming when I'm not on my computer. It's not my normal phone. Looks good? Okay. I mean, it's been a while since I used it. the screen cracked a little bit. Got dropped, no case. So, looks good. You think they'll cut Flacco and just make Minshew the backup? Really? You want to have two backups, especially in this world. Hello. Especially in today's world. The way these guys get hurt. Oh, come on. Got me. Zoey's so funny. Steve, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. She'll be so good when we walk by dogs. Like, she'll be right next to me. And then, like, once we get like 3 or 4 feet past and they're going the other way, then she wants to turn around and like kind of bark or be vicious. You're not that tough. You're a big dog. You're not tough though. You're a weenie. So what else has been new with you guys? Anything? My draft. So casino was out there. Won a couple $100. I was up. You know, I do what I normally do. When I get up, I start playing way more aggressively. I have like a certain strategy I play. And then when I start getting up and I have house money to play with, then I try taking advantage. You know, it's kind of like the even though your bank will never be bigger than, say, a casino's, but it's kind of like that big bank take little bank. Just bet more aggressively. Sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't. What you guys say about Lawrence? Over under 1.5 sacks on Lawrence today. Who are they playing? I really honestly do not follow preseason. Like, I'll see highlights here and there from whoever, but I don't like stick on it. I just try to keep up, you know, who injuries are, trades happen. Obviously, I had no clue about Minshew because, again, if that happened yesterday, I don't know anything that happened besides the Dobbins injury because I got updates on that just from my phone. It's like I said, I drafted him in a couple leagues. So, come on, baby. Come on. Keep coming. Keep on coming. Again? Hurry up. She's going a second time. Jesus. Fester is the only one that loves preseason. 1 series, 2 handoffs, and maybe 1 throw. All right, guys, I got to do one more pickup here. All right, sorry, guys. Give me the crazy angles. Justin Fields, yep. Come on, babe. Let's keep going. They better get their blocking and timing down. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Vikings do this year. I don't know. You got Mr. Everson Griffith back. I'm kind of happy about that. But then again, we lost him, what, 2-3 seasons ago before he got traded. He went into the, like, psych ward or something. He had some crazy mental breakdown. You guys remember that? Everson Griffith? And you got that Zay Jones. Remember, whatever happened to Zay Jones? Buffalo? He, like, went out. Didn't he, like, jump through a window or something? He told somebody that he was, like, he told somebody he was Superman or something. He was all high on something. And he, like, jumped through a window. Like, dude, that's crazy. Come on, babe. Let's go. Come on. Dalvin? All depends on Dalvin. Yeah, I agree. We got Madison now. You know what? I'd hate to see Alexander Madison go, but I could see him getting traded too. Somebody in need of a running back. I mean, he deserves to be a starter. He just can't be a starter ahead of Dalvin on our team, you know? But he definitely deserves be a starter. He's a strong back. Hello. He is a strong back. Yeah, I agree. I see him, and then we drafted another running back. That's why I think there's a chance that we get rid of him. He goes to a team that needs him. You got Gus Edwards now in Baltimore. Like, Lamar Jackson's going to have to continue his role as quarterback / running back, looks like. Gus will do the goal line. Gus isn't like he isn't a bell cow though. He isn't doesn't have good hands. He's only good for running, and that's it. Come on, girl. Don't step in that. Icky. Come on. And that girlie may go to Baltimore. I hope Zay comes back. I'm sitting on a lot of his cards, right? You have to have a good backup running back. No, I know. But what I'm getting is we drafted another. Apparently he's been doing well in camp and in preseason. We drafted another back. Dalvin's been very high on. Just like he was high on Madison after Madison came. So that's why I don't know. I could see teams looking at him or trying to target him that get into a position where they need a running back. Gurley may go to Baltimore. That'd be interesting. Seeing a little Todd Gurley in Baltimore. Marquez, what's going on? How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Appreciate you popping in here. Trying to get back into the likes of my daily live walk vlogs. I'm no good with editing. I'm no good with any of that, so I just prefer to just bring you guys with me on my walks. Used to do this all the time, daily almost. We go on our walk daily, but kind of got out of it. I need to get back into it. Check up on you guys, hang out with you guys, chat with you guys. We're gonna have a lot of news, a lot of things to talk about again. I know not all you guys, you're into sports, but I get a lot of guys that follow me, watch me, friends with me that are into football, and it's that season again, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about. The way you said my name, I almost cried, bro. Yeah? You almost cried? Right on. All good. Not here to make anybody cry. Just hope you're having a good day. And I think your jersey, you said it's supposed to show up tomorrow. And that's a perfect timing. Hello. Perfect timing. Tomorrow, if it shows up tomorrow, that'll be officially 1 year. Mr. Ball's getting his Justin Fields jersey that a bunch of you amazing individuals came together with us and racked. You guys decide where you're going to dinner yet? Gotta go to a nice dinner. Somewhere nice. Because I know how you are. And I know you're a good man and you're smart with your money. I know you're very smart with your money. So I know that you guys probably don't take time to go out to like a nice sit-down meal. And I know it's harder with the kids and Maddox and stuff, but you guys really need to treat yourself. A nice dinner. There's a Thai restaurant here called Sornkit. Nice. I never really tried Thai food, I guess. I'm one of those picky kind of eaters. My variety is very bland. It's very just pure, like all American. Like I'm literally, I guess pizza's Italian, right? Spaghetti's Italian, but pizza's such a popular American type food. But I like burgers, turkey, meat, potatoes type of guy, you know? Probably eat way too much fast food. But when I don't have my kids, when I'm with my kids even, we usually go to like a nice restaurant or something, you know, where they have nice food. But, so. Sorry guys, just had to get around two other doggies. One lady pulling two big dogs. She was about to take them both for a walk. Little 360 there while Zoe does her sniff around. You guys about getting me to dance this Sunday morning. Jeez. Get up and dance, baby. My favorite local place. We're going there. Nice. Anybody else into Thai food? I can't say I'm not into it because I haven't tried it, but I can tell you my, man, I used to not even be into like onions or anything on any food. Like I'll have onions now on burgers. They just can't be like the big, they have to be more like diced up, smaller diced up. I used to not have onions in like my taco salads. I guess I'm saying more than, but again, when I tell you guys like American food, like literally, yes, tacos and shit like that, that's Mexican food, whatever, but it's like some of the main foods that most even Americans eat. I don't eat seafood, never have been into seafood. I don't know. Anything that swims, just not really into. Trust me, we don't go there because I'm cheap. No, balls, and I know that, but there's nothing wrong with being cheap, man. You're, like I said, you're smart with your money. There's nothing wrong with being smart with your money. That's for sure. No, that's for sure. That's for definitely sure. So I brought it up before, and I'm really honestly thinking about it. You know, I usually drink like once a week if I did. Usually if I go to the casino or, you know, whatever, or it's in a special occasion with people. But I brought it up the other day, and I think I'm gonna seriously do it. I think I'm gonna follow Balls' footsteps and try to go. I mean, it's not gonna be as hard for me because literally I do it like once a week. But I'm thinking about quitting the old drinking, or at least for a while. I really want to start getting back into the gym. This might be the perfect time. Most people say when summer's starting, but come on, this might be the perfect time because winter's coming around the corner, and winter's typically when I put on the most weight because you're always wearing hoodies, cover up those added pounds. I want to get into legit fitnessing again, like 4 or 5 days in the gym. Back on a weightlifting routine, still getting the walks in daily. I lost probably 15, 20 pounds, but I didn't really lose it the smartest way. When I was going through all that health crap, like with the heart, thought I had a heart attack. Stopped eating. Like I would eat like once a day and maybe 1,000 meals. It wasn't even like intermediate fasting, because intermediate fasting you eat like one very large meal a day, like 2,000 to 3,000 calories. I was lucky if I was eating 1,000 calories a day for a while there until I finally went in, because I just didn't know, like was worried anything I ate was gonna kill me, you know, just kind of a weird mentality. But our minds are crazy, man. They can bring us just about anywhere, in a good way and in a bad way. What pick you got today? I'm not sure. I won't know until the draft room opens up. I know ESPN it's either the draft room I think opens, it's either an hour or a half hour I think before drafts. So I'll know once, because this is a new league. Pretty much every league I'm in this year except for my auction league is all new people. That's the only one that, the other ones I was in, nobody's reached out, or they're not doing them, or come on. Yeah, exactly, BJ. And that's why. Yeah, that's why doing, like, when I did this, when I was doing this daily, you know, more therapeutic and just to check in and hang out with you guys. It's not like we're here. I'm not here like trying to bring you guys crazy content when I'm doing these walk vlogs. This is strictly a hangout, chat, interact while I walk Zoe and just chill. You know, we can touch on, you know, if there's football going on, like when regular season starts, like we did last year, Sundays, talk about who I'm on, who you guys are on if you play, talk about the games, well, what happened. That's really what it is. I'm not, you know, I'm not here looking for something crazy to happen to get it on film. If that, for some reason, happens while we're on our walks, so be it. But we're not here trying to make it. And have touch points with like-minded peeps, brother. Yeah, oh yeah. Talking, dude, I've said it before, man. Like, if you don't talk about what's on your mind, if you don't have anyone to reach out to and chat with, it's tough, man. It's tough, and then it starts building up and starts wearing on you, and that's when you start getting overstressed. And when you start getting overstressed, you start building anxiety. And when you start building that anxiety, then it starts doing more shit with your health, like possible like heart conditions, heart attacks, etc. It's not good. Shout out to my man BJ in here. Terry P in the building. I'm heading over to my sister's, enjoying the afternoon with some family time. Awesome, Terry. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope all is good with you and your family. Good to see you. We're gonna start, you'll be seeing me doing more of these again. I was actually gonna start tomorrow after work. I decided we'll do it today. We do have a draft tomorrow night too that I'll probably stream just for the fun of it for anybody who's into it. So you obviously don't have to watch it if you're not into it or you don't want to watch it. It's just I figured it'd be fun just to chat and BS while we're picking. I'm thinking about doing a live one day and talk about saving lives, saving prison. Do it, man. And you know what else you could do, BJ? So you could do it two ways. Some people have a hard time with live. Some people, like there's actually this dude, I can't remember, he's got a crazy name. I'll look it up and I'll remember it tomorrow when I'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll give you guys his name. I mean, I'm not really even into motorcycles and shit. I think they're cool. I never really was one that rode one. But through some of the other live streamers I watch that travel the world and shit, someone else recommended this guy. And this dude basically traveled around the US on a motorcycle. Sold what little he had left. Had, I think it was $500 or $1,000 to start, and basically tried to survive driving around, picking up, you know, day, week jobs for cash and just moving on. And he tells some crazy stories. Said he like pulled into Sturgis and he had like $5 to his name or something. And it was when the bike rally was going on and all these vendors. What he'd do is, like, vendors that were there that set up shit, him and a guy that he knew, they would ask the vendors if they wanted help tearing down or setting up, you know, so they'd get like a day job, like it'd be a one-day job, cash job. And he said he went and nobody was looking for help. He walked up to this guy. This guy had all these bikes lined up. It was a tire shop where they changed tires on bikes. And he walked in and he's like, hey, you hiring, or you guys hiring at all, do anything? And the guy kind of looked at him and he said, go ahead and change that rear tire on that there, I don't know, some Harley motorcycle. So, and because the guy asked him, have you worked on bikes or done a lot of bike repairs or changes? And he said, nah. He said, but I'm a good wrencher. My daddy was a good wrencher. I've been wrenching my whole life. And he goes, all right, well, go change that tire. And so he said, I went and changed that tire. And then he just kept bringing more and more bikes to me. I didn't even know what I was, he said, I didn't even know I was getting paid. He said until that day ended, or I don't know if it was the day or the week, the guy ended up paying him because he kept him around all week. And he said they cleared out all the bikes. And he said that there was no more bikes coming in, but there was a bunch backed up like when he got there. And the guy appreciated what he did. And he needed a tire on his bike too. I forgot, that was part of the story. He needed a tire. His tire was bald. And so the guy told him to bring his bike in because he knew his bike needed a tire. He said, bring your bike in the shop once they got everything cleared out. And he said he gave him a bunch of cash. He said way more than minimum wage, which he thought he was getting. Minimum wage, he didn't even know what he's getting paid. And then he said the guy helped him put a new tire on his bike, and they basically tuned up and serviced his bike. Sat there and BS'd, and then he moved on. But it got him like $1,000 or $1,500, and that kind of got him out of that hole. And so he always says that he has, because he's pretty well known in the bike world, YouTube and shit. He's got a ton of subscribers, followers. He said that guys will always reach out to him because he's in the middle of writing a book about it. He's older now. He was doing this for like years. He's got to be in his 60s now. But he said that every time a guy reaches out to him and says they want to do what he did and they're about to quit, they're on that point of quitting, he says you just gotta you gotta keep pushing and find that one thing, a job, whatever it may be, to get you that little, you gotta get over that little bump. And it kinda hit me, because it's, I think that's how it is on anything in life, right? We get stuck in our struggles, in our life struggles, and we get to a point where, hell, we almost want to give up. Maybe we almost have given up. Depends. And there's just always, I always say this, everything in life happens for a reason, right? We get to our lowest points for reasons. We get in our highest points for reasons. We get into our highest points for reasons, I feel, so that we can see what's possible. We see where we can be, what we can have. We get to our lowest to make us appreciate where we've been, what we've seen, what we've had when we felt at our highest. And that's what pushes us, and that's what gets us to go. And he says he'll have guys time and time and time again reach out to him where they're just about at the point of just forgetting it and giving up on their dream of basically traveling on a bike, tenting, having a little roll-up tent, sleeping bag, whatever, camping out at places. So, I don't know. Dude's got a ton of interesting stories, though. And again, like I've always said, I take everything. I try to learn as much as I can from other people, whether it's things they've done, mistakes they've had, they've gone through, that they've shared, how they've got around them, how they've changed. What's up, Tom T? Oh man, well, I'm doing better, man. I'm feeling a lot better. I was in bed all day yesterday. That's what America's about. Never stop and find value in others. Everything happens. But what I was getting at, BJ, I kind of got sidetracked from what you were talking about doing live, is this guy records. So he'll typically, like, stories and stuff that he wants to share, what he does is he records them, not live. He'll record them and then he'll upload them on his channel. So then you can edit, like if you mess up, and maybe you're like me. Maybe you know that life's not perfect and you're never gonna be perfect and that you're gonna make mistakes. Maybe you're like me and you'd rather just do it live, and if there's mistakes, there's mistakes. If things happen, it happens. 'Cause that's how we are, right? I'll never forget the day that, like, me and my ex-wife went our own ways. My kids' mother. And we're very civil. We get along today, I forgive her for what she did. Again, we're all human. We make mistakes. It is what it is. But I'll never ever forget, and I'll never regret my decision on what I did. We had one shit van. It was, I won't say a shit van. It got from point A to point B, but it wasn't anything great. And then we had our newer car. Like, it was pretty much brand new. It was like a year old or whatever. We bought it brand new. It's like a Chevy Malibu. And I don't know if they're going or what. All right, come on. Hang on. It was a Chevy Malibu, and we hadn't, you know, she was trying to like be civil as far as who's gonna take what, who's gonna get what when we were moving out of the house that we were in, and you know, car situation, whatever. And I just told her, I said, you know what? I said, I really don't care to take much of anything. She said, why? I said, because I know I know life's gonna be shit for a while. And I'd rather be at the bottom in reality than living in maybe somewhat of a dream. That might have been one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I didn't have to fight with her over shit. It helped me, it helped mold me into who and where I am today. Your past, you can move beyond your past, but you can also learn from it. You can also pull things out of it. And it's a constant reminder. Whether you have to start over once, twice, 3 times, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. You just gotta want it. You just gotta want it. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, we're almost back, bub. Come on. Come on, we're almost back. Come on. Come on. Oh. Pass this. Hang on, guys. We pass this dog here quick. Alright. Pass the dog. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out today, listening. Again, I'm not no doctor, psychologist. Not here to save the world. I'm just here to share my thoughts, my opinions, things I've gone through. Hopefully they can help one or more of you. Life's never over until you give up. When you no longer want to fight anymore, say you're done. Someone tell me BJ. Tell me BJ hiya from me, okay? Oh, BJ? Why? Why can't he see you? Did he leave or something? Or can he not see your chat? I don't know. I appreciate you guys hanging out today. We're about to be at the tail end here. We're getting close to the house. Gone a good 40 minutes. We went the long way as well to kind of continue this because I felt like we were at a good spot. Sometimes that's how these are, guys. Sometimes they'll start out slow, just be BSing, chatting. We doing the... Yeah. What, the best ball? We're doing all... Any league that we started or we filled, we're doing. So what I did is I did that best ball sleeper league we started like what, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, that we filled up right away. Or no, maybe 2 weeks ago, I don't know. And then We have the other best ball, the regular style, and then we got the ESPN that we started. So yeah, any leagues that we've done still go on. So I think, isn't that draft for that best ball one? That's Sunday at 5. Now there is the ESPN one that we started. Chad has got a concert, so he said either if we can find another day to move it to, or maybe we can change start time. The only issue is start time wise is going to be very difficult because I have literally 2 other drafts on Sunday, September 5th. So, you know, and they're what, hour and a half, 2 hours. So my windows are going to be kind of minimal if we change the date. He did say he could like do an auto, you know, like where he kind of ranks, but I would rather everybody be able to be there because we know how those can go. You could auto pick and set up however you want your order, but drafts always move differently. Like there's always picks here and there that go at weird times versus what they see in mock drafts, etc. So I prefer everybody be there so they have a true real, you know, fair chance at picking their best team possible with who's available when that they feel that they want. So yes, all leagues are a go. Everything will be a go. Fester, I don't remember, are you in the best ball one? Did you join the one from like a couple weeks ago? The best ball league, Sleeper? I'll have to look at the list. But yeah, whatever you're in, we are definitely doing. I wanted to do a best ball league, and then I just figured I'd just do a couple fantasy regular ones too. Just cause if you guys haven't checked out Underdog yet, I would do it. I can give you guys a link where I think we both get like $25 free or something. I know it's something like that, some kind of referral thing. But they have fun, like you can get into best ball leagues. They have like a couple big ones that are like $3, $5, $10 entries, where you're basically going to be going up against like 20,000 people with a chance to win like $1 million. You know, it's a lot of people to go through and go against, but for $3 or $5 or whatever to take a shot, I mean, you can win other money too. It's not just paid first place. I mean, there's some good prize payouts, and I think a couple of them are already filled, and they're filling a couple more. They call them like the Puppy 2, Puppy 3 drafts. They do like daily like snake style draft. You can do like 3-man, 5-man, 10-man, 12-man. You can do that same thing for like best ball, like smaller leagues. So you can get into like an 8-man, 10-man, 12-man, 20-man league, and it's pretty sweet. It's fun. I mean, they're actually really growing. There's a guy, Flock Fantasy Football. He's a pretty well known fantasy player, fantasy season long player, and he does drafts pretty much 24/7. He's live like a couple hours a day, almost every day, like doing drafts. He gets into like $250, like they have big, huge ones too, like $250 ones, you know, whatever. But he's always given his takes on where people were picked, when and how. You see a lot of different angles of how people play the game or how they draft the game. In fact, there was a guy when I was watching a couple days ago, the guy, he had 9th or 10th pick, or 12th, I don't remember, whatever, it was a 10-man or a 12-man. And he was last one, so he had wraparounds, you know, because it was snake draft. And he literally, into the 5th round, he had picked 4 receivers with massive upside, but massive bottom floor as well, right? He didn't take 1 running back. And then you had another guy who took 2 or 3 running backs, a quarterback, and then the 5th round drafted a receiver. So you can see everybody's takes, and I know a lot of times people go off of best possible player available, but you also have to remember that rankings, projections, and everything else they're not guaranteed, right? So just because you're pick 7, and 7 would probably be, I don't know, depending upon what league and how many guys, probably like a Devontae Adams or a, you know, top 6-7 running back. At the end of the season, that might not be, you know, where they played out or where those picks were out may not be the best. And in best ball, you want to try to do kind of like DFS baseball. You want to try to kind of build a stack, right? So you want to try to get a receiver that's, then you want to square them up with your quarterback. So, because if they go off, right? Because if they're going to go off and have a huge year, you know, a lot of teams have more than one main go-to receiver, but most have a top receiver, maybe a top tight end, you know. So obviously, like KC, I mean, if you could somehow work it out in a best ball draft and you got Tyreek Hill, Kels, and Mahomes, which would be tough because Kels is rated so high. He's up there with the top receivers and running backs in most drafts. He's usually picked somewhere between 3 and 8, I think, in most that I've seen. And then Tyreek Hill's right up there as well. So that's not easy to do. But I don't know. But I appreciate you guys joining me today. As always, it's always awesome to get out here and do this. I feel great. It's a great way to start the day off. I'm going to go enjoy some baseball. Watch my Twins if it's not blacked out, because they are in town. Maybe should just went to the game, but that's how I roll. I didn't draft the running back until 5th or 6th yesterday. Yep. No, I got you, man. Allen Robinson all day, though. Draft him. Yeah. Best ball, the first one you started. Yeah. Yep, so we're doing that one for sure, Fester. All right, guys, man, I love you guys. Balls, again, incredible work. You're down to the final day. Tomorrow we celebrate Balls 365 days with not a sip of alcohol. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining, and I will see you again tomorrow night after work. Love you guys. Peace.